You see, the lion will not release the lamb because David is a good man. Their mouths have to be stopped. The political lions tearing away at our resources, their mouths have to be stopped. But there is a technique, there is a knowledge, there is an empowerment. Who quenched the violence of fire, devouring everything they touch? This is described. In fact, it's as if they just wrote this with Africa in mind. Politicians, everything they touch, they devour it. They touch the economy, they devour it. They touch the healthcare, devour it. Everything they touch, they damage it. They touch the economy, damage. They touch international relations, damaged. They touch infrastructure, damage it. And there's a technology to quench the violence of fire. Look, once it is fire, it will consume everything in its wake except it is stopped. But you know what? If you are trying to do this, a sword will come after you. They will try to kidnap you. They will try to kill you. But these men have also learned how to escape the sword. Africa needs this kind of men. And the goal of Boqer School of Government, this is not just training. That we bring men from here who can obtain promises, who can work righteousness, who can subdue kingdoms, who can stop the mouth of lions. It's not enough to be good and then lose at the polls to people who you know that are not good. It's not enough to have the knowledge of governance and then people who have zero to nothing to offer are running the system. And how do we even believe that we can do this? By studying men who have done it. But wait a minute, when you have seen all these accomplishments, when you have seen how they worked righteousness, obtained promises, quenched the violence of fire, escaped when you've seen all that they did, you will begin to think that these are superhumans. Until the Bible goes on to tell you that these were all weak men made strong. All of them. I've heard people say Nigeria is irredeemably hopeless. Well, you're not the first person that said that. Before you came on board, Moses said the same thing. All you had to do is to look at the recruitment of Moses and his argument with God about whether or not he was qualified. You talk about inferiority complex, Moses had it. You talk about self-doubt, it was full. Moses had it pressed down, shaking together. Your inferiority complex is small compared to that of Moses. They were all weak men made strong. You need to read about Jephthah, and that's why we have lined up in our classes. In fact, by the 7th class, if God gives us the grace, my goal is that when you're reading the Bible, you are not just seeing a way to go to heaven and not get into hellfire. That you're seeing that the Bible has wisdom that you can apply to your society. That the wisdom that if a farmer reads the Bible, the farmer can find wisdom that you can apply in the farm. That if a politician reads the Bible, the politician can find wisdom that you can apply in politics. That if a public policy person reads the Bible, you can find things from there that you can apply in the public policy space. That if a doctor reads, you can find something there. So Jephthah, self-doubt, an illegitimate son. Gideon was introduced as mighty man of. You need to see where he was hiding the day they introduced him as mighty man of valor. So for those of you who look at all that is going on in Nigeria today, and a lot is going on, who look at what is going on in Zambia today, and a lot is going on, who look at what is going on in Africa today, and a lot is going on, and you feel so defeated, feel so weak, feel so unequal, feel so, in the words of the Bible, you feel like grasshopper in the eyes of our politicians. You have good company. All you need to do is to begin to read the story of weak men made strong.